So, you want to start your own business and find a niche for yourself in a few simple steps? Let's begin. Before we move on to what are the steps of finding a niche for yourself, let's talk about why at all having a niche is important. Starting up a business, especially in 2023, is not an easy task. There's a huge competition waiting for you out there. No matter what field you start your business in, it's quite likely that you are going to face tremendous competition. Especially if you are having additional constraints, like for example budgetary constraints, it becomes even more difficult. You may not be able to invest as much in marketing campaigns as other big players or your own competitors in your field. Having a niche here solves a lot of these problems and makes it possible for you to not just start a business but have a profitable business for you even if you are starting your business in 2023. If you build your business catering to a particular niche, then you happen to gain a very in-depth understanding of the customer base that you are going to serve your service or your product. This greatly reduces your marketing costs. By having a niche, you can establish your uniqueness and differentiate yourself from others because you can provide very specialized services or products. This way, you can also be a cost leader in the particular niche that you serve. All of these gives you the much needed competitive advantage to succeed in your business while you start your journey in 2023. So, now that we know why having a niche is very important for your business, let's get straight into what are the steps that you can follow to discover your most profitable business niche. The first step is to ask yourself what are the problems in your life and in your immediate surroundings. It is said that entrepreneurs who have a first-hand experience of the problem are able to come up with the best solutions for those problems. Make a note of all those problem areas for which either there is a solution but you're not happy with the solution, or those problem areas for which no solution currently exists. As a next step, make a note of the skills that you already have within yourself. Now let's say that you are quite passionate and interested to learn some skills, but you may not have those skill sets immediately within yourself. Say for example, you are quite interested to learn about coding and you are passionate about computer science professions. However, right now you are not very skilled at it. At this stage, you can also consider adding those skills in your list. In the third step, make a note of which of the skills that you already have within yourself can be used to solve the problem. The important thing here is that you should be able to use your skills to solve the problem most profitably. Now here there can be a couple of scenarios possible. Let's look into those. Let's say that you are already skilled at coding and in your immediate surrounding, you observe a lack of skill in this area. However, you feel that if you educate the others in the skill of coding, then they can have a higher chance of getting a job. In this case, the important question is, will I be able to provide training to those in need in my immediate surroundings in such a way that it is profitable to me in the long run? Like, do I provide them subscription-based access to my courses or do I teach them for free? How do I generate an income for me from this enterprise that I am starting out? If you follow the social enterprise route, then several models of execution can be possible. Two of them which you can follow here may include that you provide free education to the students and you crowdfund for the financial expenses that you would incur while providing coaching to them. The other method can be means-based financing, that is, the students pay a sum of tuition to you depending upon their financial capabilities. Let's take another example. Suppose you are already skilled at building certain products. The question that you should be asking yourself here is that will I be able to make the product and price it in such a way that others would want to buy it from me? In short, will I be able to sell this product and make a profit? Or let's say you want to solve certain problems for which you are planning to procure the items from a different location where it is in abundance, but in your place, despite the demand for the product, there is an acute shortage of that product. So you are planning to procure it from that location and supply it to your place. You should ask here to yourself, will I be able to do it profitably and sustainably in the long run? Now coming over to your interests and passions. Let's say that you are interested and passionate about something, but that is not a part of your immediate skill set that you can immediately apply to start your business. Let's say that you have to learn something. For example, you want to start a candle making business, but you do not know right now how to make candles, but you are quite passionate about this area and you want to learn how to do so. From the YouTube videos, you can learn how to make the candles. Also, you can learn a lot more about the nitty-gritties of the candle making business. Here, you should ask yourself, how much time will I need to learn a particular skill set and apply it into my business? Also, another thing you should consider is what is the cost associated with learning a particular skill set. While learning how to make candles from YouTube is practically free, there may be certain skill sets that you are interested to acquire which may require you to invest a sufficient amount of capital into, say, either a college degree or, say, some sort of training programs. The question here is that will you be able to get back this money from the business that you are planning to start? In what steps and in what time do you plan to get back that capital? These are the questions that you should ask yourself at this point of time. As a fourth step, ask yourself what is the competition for the niche that you are targeting. What you need to know is that how many people, at least in your immediate surrounding, are pursuing the same skill set and are currently operating or planning to operate within your particular niche. This will give you an idea about how can you further differentiate yourself from others. Apart from giving you ideas about how to further distinguish yourself from the others operating in the market, it will also give you a perception about whether at all you should enter a particular niche or not. Also, at this point of time, you should consider the future of the skill set. What are the experts saying about it? Do you know that today a lot of skills that we have were not even thought of some time before? And a lot of skills a decade earlier are pretty much obsolete right now. You do not want to invest a lot of time, efforts, and resources into building a business only to find that 5 years down the line, your business is no longer valuable to people. You want to be in an organization which is ongoing. So, how will you address this if such a situation appears? And are you pursuing a skill which has a long-term future? These are the kind of things which are very essential for you to consider. Finally, ask yourself, am I comfortable in operating in my niche? And how am I planning to convey value to the people so that people take it from me rather than they take it from others? In certain demographics, it is observed that for women, talking about certain things is like a huge taboo. So if you are catering to that particular niche, how do you plan to break it? Do you feel comfortable talking about it? And if you're planning to change a societal perception, will you be able to handle all the pressure that comes along with it? How are you planning to go about with all of these? Also, how much do you know about this niche? And do you think so that in the long run, no matter the challenges that come up during the course of time in your business, you will be able to handle not just all of these challenges of running the business day to day, you will also be able to upgrade yourself in this field? All of these questions that you have asked yourself will eventually lead you to the perfect niche that would set you on a path to success. This brings us to the end of today's video, and I hope that you have enjoyed the content in today's video. If these have been helpful to you, then do consider giving this video a like, and also do subscribe for future videos as more videos will come up quite soon. I will see you in my next. Till then, take care. Bye bye.